Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story for December 2019, and this is for you coming from Cancer. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. First card that I'm going to pull for you now is got to do with your first 15 days of December. And I'm going to tackle your areas of romance for you in the first 15 days. You coming from Cancer. This is a wonderful card. It shows that you are attracting with your aura a lot of romance. So dress well and look good in the first 15 days of December because you are the main attraction. Try that. Because this card says that you are being pursued by somebody, and the new romance that you may find is going to be very good for you. The vibrations are wonderful. So look forward, make the contact, chase for it. It's going to be a great meeting for you. Now, about an ongoing romance that you may have. And let's see what the card says. This is also a very good card, but it says there's something that has to be decided upon, or that to find a solution for, or some things that have to be discussed. So do that. Do it gently though, and you will see that you'll find the formula with your existing romance partner to make the first 15 days of December much more and the bonding to be real. Now about marriage and family. Well, marriage basically. Let's see what the card says. It's a card of sunshine. So you've got everything going for you. You coming from Cancer for the first 15 days of December. First 15 days of December. In marriage areas, very happy. Things are going perfectly well. So plan for holidays, plan to be together, go out and have some fun. That would be good. Now I'm going to talk about your last 16 days of December. And we pull these cards talking about a new romance possibility, you coming from Cancer. This is not a good card at all. It says you're locked up, which means you're very unhappy. If you find a new partner, the last 16 days of December can become very unhappy for you. You'll feel controlled. You'll feel just being pushed around. So tell yourself, if you do meet somebody in the last 16 days for a romance, take your time. Don't dive into it. Otherwise, you're going to be locked up like in this card. You may find then difficult to get out of it if you want as well. Now about your ongoing romance partner. And let's see what your card says about that. Well, this is a card of opposition, which means disagreement, which means opposition in the sense of disagreement verbally or even physically or emotionally. So in your ongoing romance, this is happening. Well, it's you listening to me and you want solutions. So ask yourself where in your ongoing romance could be the solution. Where lies the problem? Find the solution and deal with it and be the person who can make your last 15 days or 16 days of December better and better in your ongoing romance. And now about marriage, and let's see what the card says. It's a card that says nothing will break down, don't worry. But differences are seen because something is there in between you, a disagreement of some kind based on something. Well, communicate to your marriage partner in the last 16 days. Do it as gently as possible and find out the root of the problem, and you will find the solution as well. Just do it gently because this card does show a limited form of unhappiness there. So find the solution for yourself. Now I'm going to talk to you about you coming from Virgo. I'm sorry, you coming from Cancer. You coming from Cancer. I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. So let's see what your lucky ages are going to be with this card. All right, from this card, I'm going to say that for the whole month of December, if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or even 84, you're going to be one very lucky person in the area of romance and marriage, and you're going to attract a lot of good energies. So this is the time to make the move in December, where you can score very high emotional area points. So very good card for you if you are these ages. And what if you're not of these ages? Then you'll need to see me for a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years. And that will be for all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, your health, and of course, your love story. Now about caution. There will be some of you who will have to be cautious. And these are the ages, I'm going to tell you the ages of caution. If you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or 81, tell yourself you're attracting a lot of bad vibrations, and what you say and do can just explode into your face. So be cautious in your temperament and your behavior. And be careful that you may also attract a new partnership, a new romance or ongoing romance, which will turn very nasty. And marriage also producing problems for these ages which I've just mentioned. Now about color. So let's see what's the color which I'm going to choose for you. And from here, the color I choose for you would be the color brown. Brown. So wear plenty of brown as much as you can, and you will be able to do well for yourself in the month of December. And now I'm going to talk to you about attachment. So who would interest you? Who would be attached to you? Who wants you? Or who do you want? Where is this person coming from? And from this card, I'm going to say this person will come from Aries. So look forward to somebody you know from Aries that you can work out the chance for a romance. Or if your ongoing partner is Aries, it will be much better for you. Or if your marriage partner is Aries, there seems to be a lot of good vibrations between the two of you. And now about direction energy. So let's see what the direction energy is all about now for you. Well, from this card, I'm going to say Southeast is going to be a very good direction for you to face in the whole month as possible if in December. So when you have the romance phone calls, or when you're going to tackle somebody, or you're going to speak to a marriage partner, face Southeast and you'll get very lucky, because the planets in Southeast will be harmonizing with what you want in the month of December. And now whether AM or PM is better for you. And let's see what happens, AM or PM, for you coming from Cancer. From this card, I'm going to say AM. Well, in this form of astrology, the calendar, the day starts at 12 noon. So from 12 midnight until 12 noon is the time where you can harmonize with your love energies the most. So keep that in mind. Now, I have a 90-minute session. And in this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, and also your love story, and also your health areas in detail. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers that will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll give you a lot of information from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, on and on. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide. And you can reach it. I'll show you how to do it. I have that energy, you have that energy, everybody has that energy. The trick is how to contact it. So send me that email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll show you how to get round to making your next 8 or 9 years as best for yourself as possible. Until then, thank you and goodbye.